Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me here at the poolside at Fairview. This is my first attempt at a Facebook Live for our Chi sessions, and I'm really nervous and excited. So definitely, if you could provide me with some feedback on how you felt about the session, that would be great. So in case you haven't met me before, my name is Tamara, and Chi is one of my favorite classes to teach. And what I thought I'd do today is I would start with just the first phase of Chi, and that's the preparatory phase. We're going to repeat it 3 times, and next time we will include the next phase. So just to slowly start our land practice, Chi is normally practiced in warm therapy pool, and it's a beautiful practice of flowing movement, enveloped in warm water. It's very rejuvenating, it's very calming, and it's a wonderful way to kind of end your day. However, there is absolutely no reason why we cannot take this practice and put it on land. So in fact, you may find that even when the pandemic is over and we're able to get back to practicing Chi in the water, you may find that those days that you can't come out to the pool, or maybe you need that quiet reflection time and just relaxing your body and rejuvenating your heart, that you might just find yourself doing this maybe at home, or if you're waking up in the middle of the night, perhaps in physical pain or bad dreams or something, you could even do this on the side of your bed to kind of just relax your body, relax and calm your mind, and hopefully get back to sleeping. So Chi is very much based on your breath. The rate of your breath is really your own personal speed. So when we do these movements, and we're going to get to the movements in a moment, I want you to not move to the same speed as I am. I want you to move your body to the speed of your breath. And so your breath is going to have a little bit of a different speed than mine. I've been teaching Chi for 5 years, so I've had a lot of practice, and I've really learned how to slow my breath down. If you're new to Chi, this will be something that's very new, and you may find it really difficult to slow down the first time. The way Chi has been taught to me, it's kind of like an onion. And so today, if this is the first time that you're experiencing an Chi session, this is the top layer of that onion, and we're going to peel back that, just learning how to move your body and slow down your breath. And as time goes by and you've done your Chi practice for weeks, you may finally find yourself in a place where the movements are very familiar to you, and you start finding that your mind is floating into thought about maybe your day, or reflecting on something that's really bothering you, and the movements and the breathing are helping you perhaps even work through that. So that becomes the next layer. And then once you get doing it for a few years, you may even find that it becomes a very, I would say almost spiritual, for me it's quite spiritual, to kind of rejuvenate your soul, and it becomes something that's important to do for yourself. And I've found that for myself, when I don't get to do my Chi practice, it actually does affect my ability to relax that week. So I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that you continue to practice Chi with me. If you ever have the chance to come to Fairview and do it in the pool, I invite you to come and try it. If you have any questions about Chi, definitely give me a message. I'd be happy to respond to you. I like to do my Chi practice in silence. There are some of those who lead Chi through storytelling, and I used to do that, but now I prefer to go through the different katas just in silence and with breath. So Don't worry if you've never done this and you're thinking, I don't even know what the movements are, because I'm going to repeat them a lot. Each movement is done 3 times, and then I want to do the whole first phase 3 times. So you should really become aware by the end of even today of what those movements are. The nice thing about I Chi philosophy is whatever happens was meant to be. So if you're finding that your body's moving in a different direction than mine, that's okay. It was meant to be for you today. So without further ado, I'm going to turn on the music. I want to thank my friend Dan Farrow for actually providing us with original music today. So it was very kind of Dan, so thank you very much, Dan, for doing that for us. I'm going to turn that on. We're going to set our posture, and then we're going to start doing our I Chi practice. So firmly grounding your feet. I want your knees to point forward. I don't want your knees to be locked. They should be firm, but relaxed in a nice little slight bend. Find your hip bones, pull them in towards your belly button. Good. I want you to lift your chest, bring your shoulders up, back down. Feel your fingertips reaching down to the floor. Good. So I want you to feel your spine just lengthening right through the top of your head, and I want your chin to pull in towards your spine. Good. Now, taking a deep breath. Relax your body to about 10%.
And that concludes our Chi practice for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care.